How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, and today we got an awesome care package in, sent straight from the goodness of his heart, and I'm talking about classy Lonnie metal, always keeping it classy, always doing some excellent collection updates and unboxings and stuff like that. He's like the fucking unboxing king around these parts. Yeah, and he decided that since he wasn't the biggest fan of thrash and some of the stuff he had, and he knew that I've been just kind of being like unnecessarily obsessive with it lately, that he'd send some my way to feed the obsession, feed the metal train, keep that rolling. So got a care package here. Already opened it though, and made sure everything was copacetic and working. Hi, are we going to focus today? Thank you. Yeah, anyways, I got it all out. Threw some cases on them, because y'all know shipping without cases is a lot cheaper, and I don't blame them for doing that, because money's tight these days. Tighter than a nun's anus. Speaking of the Nun I think is out on DVD right now, so go pick that shit up. Anywho, off topic. So yeah, he's not really the biggest fan of thrash, so cool dude as he is, he sent me this. I didn't think I was going to get one because I didn't get the November box, or no, the October box. Anyway, I didn't get the box that this was in, but now I'm super fucking stoked. I love Joel Grind. I love Toxic Holocaust. I love fucking everything that Joel Grind touches. I need to get that Wrath CD that he was co-producer of. But yeah, it's Metalhead exclusive 2018 Toxic Holocaust / Joel Grind signature right there in silver. Fucking awesome. Thank you so much for this, Lonnie. I really appreciate it. And on top of this, he also sent me a gratuitous generous amount of CDs too. So let's get into those. So to go along with the Joel Grind side of things, he included this. Now this is Joel Grind and Davey Allen's split from 2016. Besides Toxic Holocaust, Joel Grind does have some solo stuff that he does, and this kind of came a little bit after the Yellow Goat sessions, aka the band Yellow Goat, just being him, I guess. But yeah, it was Joel Grind's Yellow Goat sessions, technically, that was released in 2013. And then he did a couple of singles and some stuff, and then this came out. This split here with Davey Allen. And I'm not too familiar with Davey Allen stuff, so it'll be interesting to check it out. It's only like a 4-track split, 2 songs from Davey Allen and 2 tracks from Joel Grind. That being, Davey Allen's side is Recycled 2 and Buzzsaw Effect, and then the Joel Grind stuff is Peacekeeper and The Invisible Landscape. So that's pretty sick, adding that to my Joel Grind collection. This came out before the second Joel Grind album called Equinox in 2016. This was also in 2016, but this was earlier in the year. But yeah, really cool to get this in the collection. I will probably eventually just get everything that he's ever touched, like I said, produced, written, performed in, took a shit on. I don't know, I don't even care. Like, if it's Joel Grind, I'm probably gonna buy it. So yeah, awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Lonnie, for sending me this. Cannot wait to blast this later. Alright, next is another really cool band that I've been meaning to get some stuff by. I've been wanting to get their Fast and Loud album from 2012, I think. Probably wrong, but yeah, this is the second album. This is Lost Society with Terror Hungry, and yeah, pretty fucking cool stuff. They're a thrash band from Finland. You definitely want to check them out if you're into thrash at all. These guys know how to do it right. Great vocals, great guitaring. The drummer is a fucking blast. That's a pretty neat logo too. I'll probably eventually get a patch of them on my thrash vest. But yeah, definitely check it out. Really cool stuff. This is from 2014. They also have an album called Brain Dead that came out maybe last year or the year before. I'm not sure when, but they did start in 2010. So they're like a modern thrash band. You know, if you're just into the old school stuff, I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out on some really cool thrash music. So maybe if you're willing to, give modern thrash a shot, check out Lost Society. Really, really stoked to fucking get this album in. Like I said, I've been meaning to get some Lost Society in my collection ever since, taking a head dive into thrash. So yeah, thank you, Lonnie, for that. Really, really appreciate that. Next is one that I'm gonna have to just like bow down and thank you for again, Lonnie, man. I didn't even know this shit existed until you threw this in there. Now, this is Scum of the Earth with The Devil Made Me Do It. Now, Scum of the Earth is a very interesting project. It's not thrash. It's not like heavy metal, like traditional stuff. Like, taking a look at the cover there, what comes to your mind first? If the first thing isn't Rob Zombie, then I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, this is basically leftover members from like Rob Zombie, White Zombie, and Powerman 5000, and they make some really, really cool stuff. You'd be damned like convinced that this was Zombie on the vocals, but it's not. It's actually Riggs, one of the old guitarists from the Zombie projects and stuff like that. They kind of started this project back in 2003. They started this back in 2003 when Rob kind of went off and started focusing more on his movies and stuff like that. And I guess the band members just wanted to keep rolling, but they obviously couldn't go under the name Rob Zombie or anything like that since Rob wasn't involved directly. So they just came out with the album, or the band name Scum of the Earth. That's probably not gonna fucking focus, but you can see it there, sort of. There you go. Thank you for focusing. But yeah, so they came out with this. This is their second album, though, from 2012. I'm way off. 2012. It's really, really good stuff. It's basically Rob Zombie, but a little bit more electronic and a little bit more industrial, a little more psychedelic here and there, but it's still got that heavy pounding, like dun 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 dun, like that kind of steady riff stuff that goes on that you're kind of more used to from Rob Zombie. And man, as a fan of Rob Zombie, I am so stoked that this project actually exists. Like, check out that artwork for one. Holy fuck, that's some cool shit. There's the inside. Open up the panels here and you get some more of the same kind of styled artwork. I threw this on in the car on the way to mail off one of my patches, and it was definitely doing it for me. I'm definitely going to go back and get the other albums. But yeah, this is some really cool stuff. They got one before this called Love Songs something something blah blah blah. Like, it literally says blah 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 on the title. Kind of funny. And then they have an album just before this one. I can't remember the name of, but yeah, thank you, Lonnie, for throwing this in there, because I never even knew about this project, and I'm definitely going to be collecting the other two CDs or two albums that came before this one, and looking forward to anything else they come out with, because it basically just sounds like Rob Zombie. So hell yeah, check out Scum of the Earth. All right, next. And it just keeps going, man. Like, this is a very generous package. This is Unzane with Justice Is Our Cradle. Now, Unzane is a kind of heavy metal / thrash project from Puerto Rico that started in the year 2000. This is their first album, and it came out in 2006. But they do have two EPs, an EP before this, an EP after this, and a second album called Nation Attack. I didn't get a chance to listen to this yet, but I'm very interested. That artwork is just bad, but so good at the same time. It's very, I don't know, it's kind of amateurish, but it kind of makes me grin. I kind of enjoy the style. just because it doesn't seem too try hard. It just, you know, they threw something on there that they liked, and I can appreciate that. I can really appreciate the DIY things. As I still haven't found a label that wants to put out the Drakir CD, so it's probably just going to be all on me. And a heads up, I'm probably going to be putting out like thick jewel case versions of this, or I'm going to try to. Doing these back inserts are going to be a bitch, I know that, because I'm going to have to go to the guy at the UPS store and talk to him about the fucking sizing, and we're probably going to have to print off like 3 or 4 first to see if it actually fits the size, and then he's going to charge me for those extra runoffs probably. Yeah, but I want to get like a full thick jewel case version of the album when I put it out. Probably going to do 30 copies for now, because I still have a few copies of the demo left, and I made 30 of those. So I'm assuming if not too many people bought the demo, that probably not as many people, or well, I might get a little bit more people to buy the album, because it's a little bit better produced, the mixing is a little better, the vocals are a hell of a lot better. I can't believe anyone bought the first demo for Drakir. Thank you for doing that and taking one for the team, because those vocals are god-awful. Anyways, can't wait to check this stuff out. Thanks, Lonnie, for throwing this in. If it's heavy metal or thrash, I'm probably going to enjoy it. Puerto Rico is an interesting country to check music out from, so yeah, Unzane with Justice is Our Cradle. Alright, second last one. This is Lurid Memory. I've never heard of these guys before in my life. I'm sure this is probably just some runoff stock that Lonnie no longer wanted. It's on an interesting named label though, Funeral Noise. That'd be interesting. But yeah, apparently these guys are a progressive death metal band from California. You know, that that logo is pretty cool. I'm enjoying that. This is their second EP, and they started in 2010 as Memory. That's a really bad name for a band, so I can see why they changed it. And then in 2014, I think they started up again, but this time as Lurid Memory. And yeah, so this is their... Fuck, it doesn't say. And I didn't write it down because I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'm assuming this is maybe 2014. I'm probably not going to find it too quickly here. I'm trying to find a date for you guys. I'm not sure. 2014? Yeah. It was written and recorded while they were Memory between the months of September 2014 and February of 2015. So basically during the winter. So that's cool. Maybe there will be some winter feels on this. Once again, I didn't have time to listen to this. It's progressive death metal, which if I'm just going to like point a finger at the label, I'm probably going to be like, progressive death metal isn't quite my thing. But you know what? My tastes change with the fucking wind. So who knows? I might love this thing. And either way, I'm going to give it a shot because I'm not a narrow-minded asshole. I'm going to let it play a few times and let it, you know, maybe Stockholm syndrome myself into enjoying it. Maybe. But yeah, I'm interested either way. Thanks, Lonnie, for including this. I know it probably wasn't easy deciding what to throw in there for me. I'm pretty picky when it comes to music sometimes, so hey. And hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Like, I'm blown away that this package was even sent to me. Lonnie is a classy motherfucker, and if you don't sub to his channel, you better sub to his channel. That's all I'm saying. He's a cool dude. He's part of the Rebellion fam. He's looking forward to coming on to our Sinister Sundays when he's got his Wi-Fi situation figured out. So looking forward to him coming on when he's able to do so. Anyways, looking forward to checking this out regardless. Should be interesting stuff. Needless to say, you should probably check out Lurid Memory as well. And once again, this is their second EP with Dematerializing. I thought that was 2 words for a second, but yeah, check that shit out. And the last thing is The Casualties with Resistance. Great album. Glad I already have a copy. Been listening to it for a while. Once again, he probably had no idea I had this in my collection already because he's probably not a punk guy or a thrash guy, and this is kind of like thrashy punk, sort of. So he's probably not going to be watching my punk collection updates, and I don't blame you. Like, and you know, anyone else who's watching this right now, I know most of you originally came here probably for like slam And then when I got into black metal, the rest of you probably came here to check out the black metal stuff. So if you're not watching my punk updates, I'm not too hurt about it. I understand. Punk is not for everyone, especially if you're a metalhead. Sometimes it's like, why are you listening to punk? But it's got its merits. It's got some cool stuff about it. But yeah, I already have a copy of this, so I'm gonna be giving this away in a giveaway whenever I reach my next milestone, whenever that is. If y'all want to get me to 3,500 subs soon, I'll throw this in the giveaway. If not, whatever. But yeah, thanks Lonnie for this package. It's insanely generous, like five or six CDs, and the autograph by fucking Joel Grind. Crazy generous. Really appreciate that. So y'all need to go over to Lonnie's channel and go subscribe to him right now, or at least go over there and watch like 4 or 5 videos to make sure, you know, his stuff is great. He does unboxings all the fucking time. He does giveaways like fairly often, so there's benefits to watching his channel. That's it. Thanks again, Lonnie. Really appreciate that. You're a stand-up dude. For glory, for the rebellion. Slammerella out. I got some new fucking tunes to listen to.